Hello everybody, we are the Geeks and Degenerates. We continue our animated lineup for this week with Ratatouille, since Zootopia is coming out in a few months, so we need to do something for the furries.
Another Zootopia? Is this what we're doing this for?
Yeah, Wall-E for Elio, since it's set in space, Ratatouille for the animal-themed movies.
Yes, our final frontier, France.
Yeah, exactly.
But but yeah, like I didn't know we were doing this for Zootopia 2. I didn't know the movie was coming out.
You didn't know there was a Zootopia 2 in general?
Dude, like the only thing that I'm just like anticipating for when it comes to like Disney is Star Wars shit.
Alright. Well, to each your own then. But yeah, for the fans of Pixar, we're doing this. So yeah, we're talking about Ratatouille. That's directed by the same guy who did The Incredibles, Brad Bird. And yeah, as you mentioned, it's set in France, and we follow a rat who likes to cook. And I'll be honest right off the bat, rats, I have a fear of rats. Like, it's my number one fear ever.
I didn't know that. I thought you were more of like an insect guy. You know, like
insects are fine. Like insects, I'm like, you know what? If you don't,
insects are fine.
Some of them are fine. I'm just like, you know what? If you don't bother me, I won't bother you. Kind of the same with rats, okay, since they're more of a roided up mouse. Just like, you know what? You go your way, and I'll go
Fair
mine.
enough.
So only when they eat.
But like, you could hold a hamster, right?
Yeah, hamster's fine.
You could, okay. No, here's the thing. Is it like the difference between rats and spiders here is like, or insects, is that like I'm not willing to touch any when it comes to insects. Like, even if they say, oh, it's domesticated, fuck you, hell no. I ain't touching that. But when it comes to like rodents, I can touch some, but of course not the roided out mouth rat thing.
Yeah.
Ours are about the size of like, I don't know,
a puppy.
A Labrador.
Yeah, Labrador puppy.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't like the diseases either.
Like,
but anyway, enough of our phobias.
Yeah, like talking about the fear of rats or a little bit more. Like when in the movie, like there are scenes that are hard to watch because they just stop and swarm the poor old lady, and that's where I'm like, oh god, stop.
Yeah, you know, like for Enzo at that point, the shotgun was a viable option.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, yeah, I get them rats, but I was like, wait, no, they're the protagonists. I can't go against them. But yeah, Remy, voiced by Patton Oswalt, is a rat that has a particular taste for the foods in general, and is into culinary arts. But his family doesn't get that. His family's just like, we're rats, man. We eat whatever we want or what we can. We don't get to pick and choose our flavors. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, clearly there is a message to be told here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you could just like relate to a rat, there you go. You know, when one tide tells you to go left, you want to go right.
Yeah.
Deal.
It's hard when it's family too, and you're like, yeah, I get families first and families everything, but at the same time, sometimes they're the reason they hold you back, and you're like, I want to go left. What do you say, go right? Even though my heart says go left. But yeah, Remy winds up in Paris, where his idol, Chef Gusteau, his restaurant is, and he bumps into Linguini, who is this garbage boy at first, and like,
yeah, there is a relation within the culinary world.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why he got hired in like one of the best restaurants in Paris. Yeah. And like, you don't know what it is yet.
Yeah.
But there's a reason why he's there. He's not just like a regular American, half French, I guess.
Yeah.
Guy who just stumbled to like send his resume to the best like kitchen in Paris. So I'm like, alright, there's something up here, but we're gonna find out later.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Though through the years of watching Hell's Kitchen and The Bear, like the dialogue in this kitchen here is a bit, I don't know, too kid friendly. Yeah, exactly. There's no like, you fucking idiot! Why the fuck you fucking it up?
Hands! like I don't have like somebody like looking over Linguini's shoulder and just being like, "You're trash. You're absolutely worthless."
Oh well, there is that guy here, but he's toned down to another Skinner, voiced by Ian Holm, Bilbo Baggins, Ash from Alien, who is the since Gusto's restaurant went down a notch, went down a star because of the critic. He was like, you know what? Let's double down and make fast food from Gusto.
Look, I don't think he's a bad guy. Rewatching this, I was like, dude isn't a bad guy. Yes, he's trying to take out our protagonist, but the thing is, our protagonist is a rat.
Yeah.
Like Enzo would look like the bad guy when he sees the rat.
Yeah.
You know?
Like all these chefs would be the antagonists once they see the rat. They're like, let's fucking kill it. And I was like, I'd be like, yeah, let's fucking kill it. But no, Remy and Linguini cross paths, and Alfredo Linguini cross paths, and Remy can control Alfredo by pulling his hair and help him cook. I don't know how that works, but this is an animated movie, goddammit.
Yeah, look, if a rat can pull off an Evangelion on a human, sure, why not?
Yeah, exactly. And because of their collaboration, he rises through the ranks, much to the dismay of Skinner and even Colette, because she's like, yeah, you see how many women are in this kitchen? One. That's because I have to put up with more shit than usual, than my male co-workers. And you're like,
I'm right.
Watching this movie, I was like, that went over my head as a kid. Now I understand.
Same here.
Yeah.
I love the dialogue here. The dialogue here is actually smart.
Yeah.
Like okay, yes, majority of the time, like say Toy Story or like Ants. Oh, sorry, not Ants.
Why do you keep
Wrong studio.
Stallone.
A Bug's Life.
Yeah.
A Bug's Life.
Yeah.
So, like a lot of things go over our head until like we grow up and rewatch it. I'm like, holy shit, these were written by people. You know?
Right. Yeah.
It wasn't just like a Coco Melon episode where they're just like slap on pretty colors on this thing and then call it a day. Nah, they really cooked with it when it came to the script, and I was like, yes, give me more.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You forget that Pixar had such excellent writing back in the day, and like I know they're hit and miss now, but back then they were just pumping out like gold every time.
Yeah. In my opinion, like yes, even now they're pretty okay. Pixar, like when it comes to Frozen, I guess what was it called again? Encanto movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great, but it's just that like the writing was much better in my opinion back in like early 2010s.
Yeah.
Movie like with Wall-E, with Ratatouille,
Finding Nemo,
The Incredibles 2. I'm like, I love that. I love that.
Yeah. But yeah, Linguini rises through the ranks, and he and Colette collaborate, and like the reputation of the restaurant rises up, and it gains the attention of much of the citizens of Paris, including the critic played by the guy who played Lawrence of Arabia. Forgot the actor's name.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Forgot his name too, but I know he's a great actor. But yeah, he plays Anton Ego. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I love this fucking movie, dude. Like, it's to a point where like even I want to learn how to cook.
Yeah, me too. And like you try, and you're like, I tried a few times, and I'm like, well, it's not what Disney makes it out to be.
I was like, man, I started making cereal. It turned green. I don't know what I'm doing.
But yeah, what you were hinting at is that Linguini is the unknown son of Gusto, and like he has the papers to prove it, and they eventually do prove it, much again to Skinner's dismay, after Skinner and Remy have this like born identity chase across the river.
It was a born identity chase.
Yeah,
like holy shit, this 4 or 5 man can book it,
right?
Like, the man took a Vespa. A Vespa's not a big bike, by the way, and it was still kind of like a little too big for him, but
yeah.
he was capable.
Yeah, exactly. And then, as the restaurant grows, Anton Ego challenges Linguini to basically impress him. Like, since he already crushed Gusto's dream, what can you do that Gusto couldn't? And that's when this is a part of every Pixar movie where shit hits the fan. Like Remy's family comes back and asks him to steal, and then Linguini finds out and kicks out Remy, and then
yeah, of course there has to be the dismay and they're like the falling apart side where he trusted him, but he just wanted food, or that's what he thought. But Remy was really peer pressured into getting the food for his family. Well, it's his family. I get it.
And then the day of, Linguini is obviously out of his depth until Remy comes back and he tells the entire staff the situation, and the staff has the most realistic reaction ever, where they're like, "You've gone batshit, man. Well, you've gone rat shit. What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, like, this is why I cut good. And they're like, really?
Oh,
okay. Even the guy who like his backstory fucking changes. Like, I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. See ya.
yeah. He's like, you know what? I've seen some crazy shit in my life. This tops the cake, man. Bye.
Yeah, and it was a heartfelt moment where I'm just like, what can he do? He's all alone in the kitchen. What else would he do? You know what? Hire some rats. They're capable.
Right?
One showed it.
Yeah.
But like, they happen to work like as a team. They got sterilized. I'm like, I hope they're sterile.
They kidnapped the poor food inspector. Like, they hijack his car and then bring him to the back, and I'm like he's just like, I guess this is my life now, being kidnapped by rats. Sure.
Yeah, but that brings to questions that can rats pay like taxes now? Can they help with rent?
Again, this is Pixar. We've seen some crazier shit, so I'm like, you know what? I'll suspend my disbelief for this movie. Why not?
But so like, Remy pretty much holds it like Hellman. He makes the perfect dish. I don't know what
Ratatouille.
Like how he
makes Ratatouille.
No, I know Ratatouille. Yes, it is the fucking name of the movie.
Yeah.
But it's just that like how the fuck did Remy know that this is the perfect dish to give Anton Ego?
Right? It's the biggest shot in the dark in this entire movie. Like, what if he says? What if he doesn't like Ratatouille, man? How do you know so much about this man?
But it brought him back to his childhood.
Yeah.
His mama.
Yeah.
Mamma mia. Nope, not French. Yeah. So it brought him back to his childhood, and boom, that's how you get him.
Yeah.
You just hit him with the nostalgia.
I was about to say.
God, if a 5-star restaurant gives me like Jollibee spaghetti, like fully recreated, I haven't had it in years, you know what? I'll give it a good review as well.
Me too. Through the power of nostalgia, they saved the day, and Peter O'Toole, that's his name, of Lawrence of Arabia. He has this great dialogue of how anybody can be an artist, or can be an artist, through grit and determination, and it's a wonderful dialogue. But again, the reality sets in where they're like, man, we can't have a fucking kitchen infested with 10,000 rats. We need to shut your stoves down. And you're like, okay, that makes perfect sense, this movie. And then we get the happy ending where Colette and Linguini have their own business, their own restaurant, and the rats have live side by side with them. Of course, nobody knows, but they're upstairs, the rest are downstairs, along with Anton Ego. And it's a pretty good ending for a pretty good movie. And it's a classic for a reason. I like WALL-E, as you said before. If I have kids, this is one of the movies I'll show them growing up.
Absolutely, like absolutely. Like, I do love this movie. My mom loves this movie. Every time I put it on, she's gonna be there. She's like, she would even tell me like, "Can you bring play from the start?" I'm like, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she hates rats too, but she loves to cook. So.
Yeah, what a conundrum. Like, you're like, I like cooking, but Jesus Christ, them roided out mouses are a bit not much.
Well, yeah. Also the diseases.
Yeah, that too. Anyway, what would you rate Ratatouille?
I would rate that Ratatouille a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
It is one of the damn near perfect like Pixar movies.
Yeah.
It is perfectly paced. I didn't feel time. Like, I felt time pass by so quickly because I was enjoying it.
Yeah.
You know, like the entire time I was watching it, I was pretty much engaged. And even when I was a kid who knew nothing about like serious dialogues or like any deep like thoughted conversations, I was still engaged.
Yeah.
When it came to this movie. And yeah, if you have a kid like Wall-E, I would say yes, Ratatouille, The Incredibles, like I feel like whatever this director touches, he didn't touch Wall-E, but like he does a really fucking good job.
Yeah.
At like making the characters very grounded, very relatable. And I do miss that from Pixar, and I really hope they kind of bring it back.
Yeah.
We'll
see with their latest movie, HELLOOO, that comes out. I think it's already out by the time we release this.
It's already out.
Yeah.
Am I gonna watch it? Maybe not.
Yeah.
Because like Disney Plus kind of like was like, hey, it's in theaters next week. Hey, it's in Disney Plus.
Right.
I was like, okay.
Sure.
So I'll probably wait for that. But yeah, it is a 9 out of 10 for me. It is a damn good movie. I will make my kids watch this, and even on my downtime, I'll fucking watch it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'll give this a 9 out of 10 as well. Great animation, great voiceovers by Patton Oswalt, Ian Holm, and Peter O'Toole. Like, they're already iconic in these roles, and like it's perfectly paced, perfectly timed, and like, yeah, I'll put this on anytime because it's a classic for a reason. And yeah, I hope Pixar gets back to form with making great movies. Again, they've been hit or miss with their few movies of 2020s, especially like something like the Buzz Lightyear standalone movie. I don't know if you've seen that, but I thought it was pretty boring.
It was bad.
yeah. But Inside Out 2 was pretty good, so here's to hoping. But with HELLOOO, I don't know, the marketing hasn't been asking me to watch, so I'm like, I guess I'll catch it on streaming. Also, I hope Zootopia 2 is pretty good because I quite like Zootopia 1. But yeah, if there's any other Pixar or Disney animated movies we should talk about, please comment down below. I have never seen Tangled, so we can do that soon. Yeah, I know the music, and I'm a big fan of Mandy Moore, but I've just never seen Tangled.
Okay, alright. Like, you haven't seen it yet, and you're holding your judgment, and I respect that. But all I gotta say is, this is my 10 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it out soon then.
Yeah. That shit is gold.
Yeah.
Better than fucking Frozen, in my opinion.
Alright.
No, not in my opinion. It's solid fact.
I know there's an upcoming movie next year about a cat that's by Pixar that's hand-drawn, or a mix of hand-drawn and 3D, or 3D animation, and it's a cat who's trying to escape the mob in Sicily. I'm like, that's fucking
fuck yeah. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Another movie that we should also do a review on, Flow.
Yeah, well, that's not Pixar, but I would love to do Flow.
It's not Pixar, but speaking of cats, sorry.
Yeah.
I watched it a couple of months back, and it's fucking great.
Alright, I'll check it out. But yeah, that's been our video for Ratatouille. What do you guys think? Whatever Pixar movie you want us to do next, please comment down below. But if you like what you see here, please leave a like, subscribe, and ding the bell icon to get notified of when we upload next. We're also on Spotify and TikTok to see our best and funniest moments, Spotify to hear us on the go. And the Visual Zoe does voices on TikTok and ends with one letterbox. Where can they find you?
Oh, you can find me at JomGOM_ on Instagram. It is my art account. And yes, I haven't been posting in a while, but don't worry, I'm getting back to it.
There's solid proof right there. Anyway, till the next time, we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.